For today's Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month video, this is Wong v. United States, where we talk about due process, because if Yik Wo was not enough, here's another Supreme Court case. In 1892, the Geary Act was passed, which was the extension of the Chinese Exclusion Act, but it also required Chinese residents and Chinese immigrants to carry a certificate issued by the federal government to prove that they immigrated to this country legally. And if this sounds familiar, yeah, it's not the first time. And no, Germany was not also one to do it too, because if they did not have that certificate, they could be sentenced to hard labor without due process. Which is basically what happened to Wong Wing, Li Poi, Li Yong Tong, Chan Wong Dong, as John Graves, the commissioner, just sentenced them to hard labor. And after that first ruling, Wong Wing demanded a writ of habeas corpus and appealed on his Fifth Amendment rights to due process and Sixth Amendment rights to a jury trial. Because he was not convicted by a trial by jury, but by a commissioner without indictment. I can already hear the racists wanting to bring this back. And yes, the Supreme Court reaffirmed Yik Wo v. Hopkins, saying that the 14th Amendment of the Constitution is not limited to the protection of citizens. The court applied the 14th Amendment ruling to the 5th and 6th Amendments. Applying the reasoning to the 5th and 6th Amendments, it must be concluded that all persons within the territory of the United States are entitled to the protections guaranteed by those amendments, and even aliens shall not be held to answer for a capital or other infamous crime unless a presented or indictment of a grand jury, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. People often say that history doesn't repeat, it rhymes. But this sounds like it's repeating all over again the same mistakes of the past.